Now let's continue with this reading, The Clinging Woman. So we have here a small listening, all right? That is for the story told on the radio. But first, I want you to look at the pictures and answer these questions like, what is the woman doing? What is the man in the window doing? What is she thinking? What is he thinking? And what do you think will happen next? So here are the pictures. All right. Can you see it? And can you try to guess? All right, now I want you to read part one of the story, and I want you to tell me what are the facts established here. Okay, so there are two characters, a man and a woman. Very good. And he lives on which floor? Yes, the ninth floor of a high-rise block of flats. Very good. She lives on the 12th floor of a block of flats next to his. Yes, very good. It is 6:30 in the morning. Excellent job. Yes, here it is. Right. And the weather is good and clear. And he sees, what does he see? Well, he sees the trail from an aircraft in the sky. That's very good. Now let's move to the next part. Oh, you have a problem with the words. He had been awakened, like he woke up by the sound of an aircraft. His sleepy gaze, it means the look, to look at something or someone. So he was having a sleepy gaze, like his eyes were a bit sleepy. And then vanishing, arrow vanishing, like disappearing. Yes, very good. Now let's go to read the next parts to try to answer the question. So I'll give you a couple of minutes to read, and then we have the questions on part two here. All right, let's answer the questions together. So what is the man's initial interpretation of what he sees? Like, how did he understand it at first? Yeah, he thought he might be dreaming. That's very good. And then what is his second interpretation and how does he know it's wrong? Well, he thought it's a stunt from a movie and that the girl is a dummy. And then he realized that he's wrong when he sees one of her hands move. Very good. Number three, what is his third interpretation and what does he do? So he understood that the girl might be trying to kill herself and then he called the police. Number four, what do or how do the neighbors react? Well, they gossip about what happened and they call the man a hero. Number five, how does the man react to this attention and what do you learn about his character? So you can say that he dislikes the attention and he is relieved when people stop talking about what happened. And number six, what happens 2 weeks later? He was getting ready to go out when someone rang his doorbell. And the last one, why doesn't he recognize the person at the door? Because he didn't recognize that it was the same girl who was trying to kill herself because he had never seen her face. So now I want you to imagine how does the man feel when she started talking to him and what could she have said to him and what do you think happened after that? Do you think it ended in a good way or in a bad way, this story? Now, I'm going to leave this part to your imagination. Now, let's have some small vocabulary here. We're going to match the highlighted words in the text with a synonym or near synonym from the box. So let's do this one together. So we have the word awakened. It will be woken up. Yes, very good. Awakened. It will be woken up. And we have gaze from the reading, it will be look. So this is awakened. Let's write them together. Okay. And look, it will be gaze. Yes. And after that, we have vanishing. It will be disappearing. Yes. So we have vanishing. After that, we have Deserted, yes, it could be empty. Very good so far. And clutching, it would be holding tightly, clutching. Obviously, clearly, yes. So let me write it here. So it's a bit tight. Obviously, you can get it from the reading if it's not clear here. Okay, so let me just move it a little bit here. Okay. All right. And then we have notified. So notified is going to be which word? Alerted. Yes. Alerted. After that, we have nerve, courage. Yes. Let's write it. And then final, it will be ultimate. It's near in meaning. And we have center, focus, and faded, wore off. Very good. Wore off. So I think we had all of them here. So we have notified, alerted, and then we have nerve, it would be courage, awakened, it would be woken up, disappearing, vanishing, clearly, obviously, final, ultimate. And after that, we have center, focus, empty, deserted, look, gaze, and faded, wore off, holding tightly, it will be clutching. That's very good so far. Now I want you to try to write a small story, okay? But this story has to have three main characters. We want to have a princess, and we want to have a hunter, and we want to have a treasure. So can you try to write this story? You want a short story, maybe 100 to 150 words. Can you try to write it using the same vocabulary that we had in this unit together? Now let's wait for the last part in our unit.